cold snap. Oh dear. Alright. Well, that's bad. The good news is we have got heaters in here. But I'm not sure if people are wearing anything that's going to keep them warm. Let's see. So we're currently saying make dusters and pants and button-down shirts and war masks and bowler hats. Let's not have any more of the war masks. Is a parka good for... I don't know if a parka is any good for warmth. I would assume so. I'm gonna say let's make a few parkas. Let's make 7 of them. We'll make 7 parkas and hope that we hope that actually works out. Because if it doesn't, everybody's gonna be super cold. Which is really, really bad news. I think I can... Yeah, I can assign outfits, can't I? So we could make a new outfit here, which is going to be... We'll make it cold. Right, so this is the cold outfit. Which is going to be any headgear. But I want it to be a parka rather than... Let's see. So that's good for blocking the sun. That is going to keep you warm in chilly weather. The parka is... Yeah, so the parka is the one we want to go for. So the jacket, no, and the duster, no. The parka, yes. Power armor, no. I mean, shield belts, sure. Probably no tribal wear. T-shirts, no. We'll stick with a button-down shirt. Armored vest is fine. The duster, definitely not. The pants are fine. Yeah, so that's kind of fine. I think if they have a t-shirt, we'll go with a t-shirt. But we definitely want to say that no duster, no jacket, and parka is kind of enforced. So, we'll go with that. So you are currently being forced to wear that helmet. Let's clear your forced apparel. Alcohol addiction. Humps has developed an addiction to alcohol. Is that because I said they can have 1 drink per day? Because I feel like that might be because I said they can have 1 drink per day. I mean, whatever. It's fine. We have enough alcohol to stop him going cold turkey. Speaking of turkeys, hunt them. There we go. So we'll get that done in time. That's all being built. Are the new traps being built yet? No. All right. Ignore those then. That's just great. You know, I realize I keep complaining about things like that, but I mean, what's going on here? What was that alert? I'm assuming one of the turkeys wanted revenge and did not get it. That has to be what went wrong there. Let's see if these haven't been built yet. I guess we don't technically have the steel, do we? Fair enough. We'll get it eventually. Oh, wow, we have a lot of wood lying around there. Can we get anyone else on construction? Because this is painfully slow at this point. Let's say that White is a hunter and a grower and also is going to do construction. You are primarily a hunter. Hypothermia. Excellent. Chaz has hypothermia because he's naked. Okay, well, that'll be sorted. Let's see here. Trogo is also going to do construction. Chaz, we can set you up with construction. You're actually very good at it. You're also good at cooking, which is excellent news. You can also do growing, which is good news as well. You can also do smithing and tailoring and crafting and pretty much everything. Let's maybe say that you only do tailoring for the time being, though. You can also do art, and you're actually not bad at research. Let's put you on, like... Let's put everybody on sort of, like, priority 2 research. So if they have nothing else to do, they can do research. Kai is just a researcher at this point, so that's fine. You are going to firefight, you are going to patient, you are decent at doctoring, bed rest, and flick. Alright. I think you can do a little bit of low-level wardening there as well. Okay. So you need to go put some clothes on there, bud. And that'll hopefully sort you out a little bit. Now, he's a pacifist, if I remember correctly, which is, yeah, not good. Like, really not good. What's also not good is the apparent lack of power. Oh, God. Is that... No, that's our plants outside are dying because of the cold. Good thing we went for the, good thing we went for this stuff over here. Although it's all gonna slowly die as well. Because it's all dead as well, so it needs to be warm. So outside, it's currently minus 14. In this bedroom, it's minus 10. Because that has no power. Well, that's bad. We kind of really need the sun to come up. Let's see, what temperature are we looking at? Okay, so the temperature in there is fluctuating, but is apparently getting up to relatively livable temperatures, so we should be all right. Should be all right. No guarantees. Colmea, I need you to get. I need you to get up, and I need you to work on that basin. Apparently, so yeah, the temperature is pretty bad. Something tells me we probably want to get ourselves a heater in there. So I think a heater there, there, and there to try and keep that room at a good temperature is going to be essential. So what are you working on at this point? Deadfall traps? Yeah, working on the deadfall traps. At least everybody else is helping though. That's kind of a good thing. So all of the construction stuff gets done a little bit quicker. Even though they're not all very good at it, it's still, you know, it gets done eventually. Let's see, you're working on more deadfall traps. You're working on the ones down here. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see how this plays out. What is that? Raspberry bush. I thought that was an animal for a second. I was looking at that and thought it was an... I got really confused, man. Really confused there. Alcohol binge. Chaz is on an alcohol binge. Really? You just got here, bud. You literally just got here and decided to go on an alcohol binge, huh? Alright. Okay. Excellent. Scipio, can I get you to finish... You're not going to finish the parka. Okay. Are you wearing a parka currently? No, you're wearing a duster. Is anyone wearing a parka? I don't think they are. Why were some of the piglets incapable of walking? Why is the... Why is my... Why is Piglet 2 hammered? Why are all... Why is this little... Why are some of my animals buzzed right now? Why on earth is Piglet 2 hammered? So hammered, in fact, it couldn't walk. That's, That's amazing. That's actually amazing. Oh my god. Okay. So there is need for warm clothes at the moment. Because some of these rooms are... Well, we're not getting power, basically. So I'm thinking it might not be a bad idea to say that we get a wood-fired generator. I think it could be useful. So... a good location for this is going to be something we need. I'm honestly looking at in here and thinking that just inside the cave isn't a bad spot for it. Actually, right there and right there for a couple of wood-fired generators. So hopefully we can get those done. We don't have the steel for it, unfortunately. But we should be able to get it eventually. Are you alright there, bud? Hypothermia. Okay, well that's bad. We probably need to make an inside space for the animals at some point. In fact, I feel like we're definitely gonna... why? Why are you... Is that... That pig is actually going in and consuming my alcohol. All of the animals are... No way! I didn't know that was a thing. I did not know they could do that. I legit did not know they could do that. That's amazing. Okay. So we have a granite wall there. Let's rebuild that. They all need a source of joy at the moment, so let's maybe get them a chess table somewhere. I'm not really sure where this could go. Maybe just a chess table there. We can get some hoopstone going just outside, which is not a good idea in this weather, but whatever. And we'll go to furniture and get ourselves just a couple of little dining chairs there. There we go. So that'll be built eventually. Chaz is still binging alcohol. I believe this pig is... No, just experiencing hypothermia. Okay. So not buzzed is what's going on with that pig there. Which is fair enough. Oh, we got hoopstone. Good. What's this? So pig 5 has developed cirrhosis. Wait. What? So the liver is at... Wow. Is at 40%. Hold on. I want to Google that. What is C-I-R-R... how do you pronounce it? So, cirrhosis is a complication of liver disease which involves loss of liver cells and irreversible scarring of the liver. So... Wow. So severe cirrhosis could potentially kill that pig. We have given liver disease unintentionally to a pig. I mean, pig 5, there's a way to fix this. You are we are going to slaughter pig 5. Let's see here. We actually have quite a few of them as well. Now, the interesting thing is the pigs can haul. And I kind of like that. They can also rescue. So, yeah, we have no real choice but to slaughter pig 5. I think sow 3 can also be slaughtered. Maybe bull 1 could be slaughtered as well. And cow 1 as well. So we'll kill all of those. And see what ends up happening, I suppose. I am really concerned about the fact that we are having these perpetual issues with the power. That is obviously kind of a big deal. Oh, good. This is all getting built. All right. Well, you work on that. Have a beer. Sure. Work with construction equipment and have a beer. All right. Colmea, can we maybe get you to... Oh, there is some mining going on. Excellent. We really need some steel, though. That's the issue here. Also, without power, we can't actually make these parkas. Oh, we have a parka. Wait, that's pants. Really? You decided to make pants over a right, hold on. Let's just say that the parka is the most important thing you are ever going to make. Just as a general FYI there, bud. Colmea failed while constructing. Really? Colmea failed while constructing. Well, that is surprising. Alcohol binge from White. Well, I mean, the animals aren't doing it anymore, so someone has to. I guess. Oh, man. This is, an interesting turn of events. We are butchering our own animals. We are freezing. We are starving, which is actually a major concern. I didn't realize that there was general starvation. I was not paying attention to that. Humps, can you make food? Is that a thing you can do for me, buddy? Because we have some meat lying around, so... You know, let's maybe see if we can, you know, solve this issue here. I really did not realize that there was starvation going on. This cold snap's rough. Now Chaz is doing some butchering. And that gave us a decent little bit of meat. Chaz, can you cook? Refuel the stove and then cook. Because we need to make sure that we can feed everybody. So there we go. Just some basic cooking, please. All right. So there's animal starvation at the moment. I guess that makes sense. A lot of our resources for the animals were left outside. Is it bad that I'm tempted to say that we just let the animals back into the beer? Because it might be. Every male is smiling with contentment. All right. I mean, I'm not really sure what the correct steps are going to be right now. Colmea, can you wake up for me? And have a beer. Okay. Okay. And then, of course, you know, go work with construction equipment. Because that's great. And once all that construction's done, hopefully we can get some people out doing some mining. So we really need that. We really, really need to get some material. Oh, Humps is working on getting plasteel. Okay. So we have 15 medicine. We have borderline starvation. We have everyone failing construction on the chess table. The cold snap is over. Okay. Well, that is good news. That is phenomenally good news, actually, because that means that we can start growing plants again. Unfortunately, we do still have a case of animal starvation. But I believe we're about to see all of the construction here get done. Which means, now that the chess table's done, you're going to go work on deconstructing all of this. And then, I suppose, the steel from this stuff will get used, hopefully elsewhere in good places. A roof has collapsed. That's going to be here, isn't it? Can we go ahead and say that we want to remove the roof out here? Although, I mean, it is gradually going to collapse anyway, so that's fine. Starvation. Kai and Hunter are starving. All of those animals are starving. Okay, well, that's not great. Hopefully, we can do something about that soon enough. Piglet 4 has died because of... You know, I shouldn't laugh because that's horrible. Oh my god. Piglet 4 lost its nose, its ears, and its hooves to frostbite. Oh my god, that's horrific. That's actually horrific. What? Wow. Oh. And our count is sleeping in its bed. Ugh. That is actually horrific. Good lord. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. Gotta be honest, I'm really not sure how to feel about that. We've had a zit, which is really bad news because there's now a fire. Can everybody wake up and deal with that? There we go, so get that sorted. So how are we managing to consume so much electricity? You know what, let's maybe turn off the high-tech research benches for a while. And the multi-analyzer could go off as well. Because research really isn't a priority right now. So turning all that stuff off should save us a bit of power. Which we can hopefully start saving up. You know what we could also do? Trogo, you doing alright? Not really. We could probably do with turning... Okay, so Trogo's fine. Let's turn off the hospital. So we'll turn the hospital off as well. And that'll consume less power. And we'll see what ends up happening here. Now, something we absolutely do need to do is get some people out hunting. So we have an ibex doe there. We only have one, so let's go hunt it. We have an alpaca over there. We have a squirrel. We have a tortoise. And that'll be at least something. Oh, hello. Right, so we're going to want to hunt those as well. And Chaz is back on an alcohol binge. Excellent. Can we maybe go ahead and just cancel some of the mining here? So that there's less to do. Because we do... You know what? In fact, cancel all of that. Cancel all of that and go work on other things. So you're going to feed beer to it. Wow. And now you're going to have some raw meat. Ugh. How have things gotten so bad? That... Oh, are you seriously feeding a whole alpaca? You just fed a whole alpaca to that thing. And what's on fire? Oh, no. How did something what caught fire? A boom rat. It was... Okay, so it was extremely malnourished. I guess that does make sense. Nothing was eating in that cold snap, was it? Alright, so that's all going to be a home area. That's all a home area. That's all a home area. Let's get that fire put out. And let's hope that at some point soon we can actually start building these 2 new solar panels and start charging up those batteries, because if we don't, we have a serious problem. In fact, I would hazard a guess that we already have a serious problem. Everybody is still starving. And there's really not much out there that we can go and eat. So, things are bad. Things are about as bad as I think they've ever been. Other than that time when everybody dreamed that they died. That was also pretty bad, but you know what? I think this is worse than that. I actually think this is worse than that. Can I get everybody? I just punched my microphone. Can I get everybody except you two and you to come out? Because we're going to kill this thing. We're going to kill the Mega Sloth. Because it will give us a lot of meat. Which is kind of really, really important. So, let's get after it. Everybody just line up. Nice and quickly does it. And open fire. Alright. Who needs... Did we seriously shoot Hunter? You know what? Let's just move you for... There we go. So now everybody open fire. Okay. That's dead. You are all unrecruited. Hunter is going to hold the Mega Sloth and then rest. Because he's been shot by a minigun. Of course he has. Of course he has. Okay. Let's maybe see about butchering that thing immediately. Humps, can I get you to do not consume the Mega Sloth corpse? Prioritize butchering. And that's going to give a lot of meat. And then prioritize cooking. Okay. So now we're starting to get some meals. Even if they're only simple meals, it's still meals, which is good. Do we have anyone working on growing at the moment? Chaz, can I get you to do growing for me? You're going to be slightly lower priority on construction there. So there we go. Everybody should be able to get themselves a meal this morning, which is excellent news. Chaz, when you are done with the alcohol, we probably want to make sure that you get sorted there. Do we have any parkas at the moment? Duster, cloth parka. I mean, we don't need them anymore is the problem. Also, I realize I'm going out hunting, desperately trying to find meat. We have so many animals here that we could absolutely butcher. And honestly, I think we're gonna butcher a couple more. But at least we have got some food lying around here, so things are definitely looking up. Things are definitely looking up. Let's go ahead and turn this off for a while so that we can generate a bit of extra power. I don't think we desperately... A wild boar is getting revenge. On what? Oh. Oh, come on, Hunter, kill it. Count's getting in on it as well. Okay, you punched it once. Now it's focusing on... Wow! Seriously? Seriously, and Pig 4 has developed carcinoma? Come again? So, what is... Hold on, let me Google that as well. Carcinoma is a type of cancer that starts in cells that make up the skin or the tissue lining organs, such as the liver or the kidneys. So, excess amounts of alcohol have led to Pig 4 developing cancer. This just got so heavy so quickly. Like, so quickly. I'm not actually sure how to feel about this. I'm really not sure how to feel about this. Kai, can you go and rescue Hunter? White, can you go and rescue the cow there? And then we'll just unreserve that. The pigs are currently eating that... No, can't eat the wild boar. Never mind. Kai, are you gonna... Yeah, you're gonna rescue Hunter. There we go. So a buck has self-tamed. I don't think it has. Oh, things to hunt. Fantastic. So we'll get those hunted at some point. And let's see here. So, Hunter, how badly injured are you? You will die soon if you don't get medicine. Fortunately, we have got medicine. You haven't lost anything, which is good. So, Trogo, where are you? You're up there grabbing medicine from outside the base to go and treat this. Why would you go that far? Can you even get back there in time? Not Colmea's out there. Humps, can you do medicine? Can you do medicine for me, Humps? Let's see. 10 to Hunter. Because you are much closer. There we go. Hunter should now be fine. 11 hours. 23 hours. And he's fine. Okay. So that's sorted. We are still, unfortunately, out of power. I'm wondering if something's disconnected. No. All of our grids are still connected. Which is very strange that we're not generating any, like, substantial amounts of power at this point. That is really, really strange. But I mean, we'll fix it, right? I mean, this isn't... It's not the end of the world. We have plasteel to mine over here. We have some steel that we can mine at some point. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Well, yeah, that he does. I don't know where his shotgun went. I actually have no idea where his shotgun went. So I guess we just give him an assault rifle. Not a very good assault rifle, but an assault rifle nonetheless. I have no idea where that shotgun went. That's kind of annoying. I mean, there you go, bud. Have the assault rifle instead. And I guess, other than animal starvation, which is pretty common at the moment, Chaz, can I get you to prioritize sowing those areas? I didn't mean the individual areas, buddy. Let's maybe have you not work on cooking. All right, let's bring that down. Let's have the only thing you want to do be, you know, sowing different areas here. Which apparently is going to include all of the little plant pots, which is just excellent. Because that's really, that's what I meant when I said, you know, prioritize sowing areas. That's absolutely what I meant there, buddy. Oh boy. It is gonna be, I mean, it's what, the 8th of December? It's gonna be a long winter. It already has been a long winter. Oh boy.